Hey everybody, welcome to week 2. All right, so you get that first one under your belt. Hopefully you're feeling more comfortable with the class. Hopefully you're feeling more comfortable with Blackboard. That's really what we're trying to do with week 1, is just getting you acclimated, just getting your feet wet so that you can kind of get started with week 2 with fewer concerns, less anxiety, things like that. So hopefully it went well. What I saw was good. I saw a lot of introductions, a lot of good, kind of healthy kind of conversation going. Let's keep that up. Now, to that point, discussion boards. This is an opportunity for you guys to be learning from each other, to be teaching each other. It's not just about you guys listening to me and I tell you what to do. This is our kind of online community, and we're trying to foster an online community largely through discussion. So the more you get in, the more you get to know your classmates, the more you even have some fun, and yes, that's possible, I think the better the community is going to be, and I think the better the learning process is going to be in an online environment like this. So it's very important that we do take the discussion boards seriously and really try to invest in them. But so far what I've been seeing is very, very good. So impressive work. Now, on to the good stuff, right? Week 2, we're going to be focusing on a couple things. We're going to start talking a little bit about Microsoft Office, and we're focusing on something that we use all the time, but maybe we don't fully understand what it is, and that is OneDrive. OneDrive is Microsoft's cloud storage. So what is cloud storage? What is cloud technology? Cloud technology, cloud computing, is basically any kind of computing. It could be all sorts of different things. It can be gaming, and it can be storage, and it can be all sorts of things in which the things themselves, the files themselves are not all on your computer. They're in the cloud. Basically, they're on another server for some company somewhere, right? So cloud computing is when you're doing your computing largely in the cloud, okay? So you log into your computer and then you access that other server through a network, and we'll talk a lot more about that stuff in week 6. And you start doing your computing, all those different kinds of things, in the cloud. It's not kind of up there in the ether floating around. The cloud is really just all the stuff you need, all the software you need is on someone else's computer, someone's server, and you're not having to put everything onto your computer. So one of the best ways of looking at it would be something like iTunes. We all know what iTunes is. It wasn't that long ago that when you bought stuff from iTunes, you bought music or something like that, you downloaded it onto your computer, right? And you saved them all there. But you don't do that now. We haven't done that for a number of years. It's still been a relatively short period of time, but for a number of years, because you have access to them through the iCloud, right? They're all stored for you on Apple's servers somewhere in probably California or something like that. And so you, through your phone or through your laptop or something like that, are able to access those things via cloud computing. So OneDrive is really just storage that's given to you through Microsoft, and a lot of companies do this. Amazon does this, and Google does this. But you can store your information, your files, in the cloud or on their servers, essentially. So if your computer crashes and everything's in the cloud, you don't really have to worry. You get another computer, you basically map it to your cloud drive, and boom, everything is still there. So we're going to be talking about cloud storage a little bit, and then we're going to be talking about the differences between hardware and software. So this lecture is very good because it does get into the nitty-gritty of kind of what is hardware, what is software. So very, very quickly, this is a very kind of broken, very basic perspective on hardware versus software. Hardware is a computer technology that we can touch, we can interact with. So my mouse here, right? Here's an external hard drive. Here's my smartphone. Here's my Garmin watch, right? Smart watch. That's all hardware. That's the stuff. That's the that would be the platters inside of my the disks inside of my computer that does most of the storage. That would be all the different circuits and things like that. That would be my router. That would be my modem. Now, the software is are these programs that run on hardware, but also run the hardware itself. So the two things are needed, right? Absolutely necessary. In order to have software work, like Microsoft Office or Spotify or Netflix, you need to actually have the hardware, your phone or your smart TV, in order for those to work. Okay, and hardware also needs software to make it do what it's supposed to do. So you're going to learn more about what hardware and software are, and we're going to learn a little bit about cloud storage as well, cloud technology. The discussion board for this week is a fascinating one. It's all about social media, and you're going to get a kick out of this. You're going to hopefully find a lot of value in what we talk about here. The subject is slacktivism, and I'll have more to say in a discussion or in a video that I'm going to post in discussion. So make sure you watch that. But it's going to be a very interesting one, very thought-provoking. I think you'll get a lot out of this week in general, folks. Thanks so much.